Hiya, welcome to my channel, Stories with Nat. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Today's story is Mr. Brown's Bad Day. Mr. Brown was a very important businessman. He always carried a very important briefcase and he worked in a very important office. He said things like, "Sell, sell," though sometimes he would buy. People bought him important letters to sign, and there were lots and lots of meetings. Mr. Brown was always very, very busy. But no matter how busy he was, Mr. Brown always went out for lunch. Naturally, Mr. Brown took his very important briefcase. It had very important things in after all. Today was Tuesday, and so Mr. Brown had tuna sandwiches. He set the briefcase down, and as he ate his lunch, he thought about very important things. But Mr. Brown was so busy thinking, he didn't spot the baby. He didn't spot the baby grab the handle of his very important briefcase. And he didn't spot the baby take the very important briefcase away. Suddenly, Mr. Brown realised the very important briefcase was missing. "My briefcase," he said. "I must find it. It's full of very important things." Fortunately for Mr. Brown, the baby and the briefcase were not far away at all. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, the baby hooked the briefcase onto an ice cream cart, and the ice cream seller pedalled away. "Wait!" called Mr. Brown. "Wait! That's my very important briefcase." Fortunately for Mr. Brown, the ice cream seller soon stopped. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, some school children accidentally took the briefcase for a ride on the big wheel. "Wait!" shouted Mr. Brown. "Wait! That's my very important briefcase." Fortunately for Mr. Brown, the queue was moving quickly. But unfortunately for Mr. Brown, when the school children got off the ride, they took everything with them, including Mr. Brown's very important briefcase. And then they went to catch the bus. "Wait!" bellowed Mr. Brown. "Wait! That's my very important briefcase." Mr. Brown ran as fast as he could to the bus stop, and was just in time to see the bus pull away. Poor Mr. Brown. His hat had gone, and his tie was wonky. "This," said Mr. Brown, "is a very bad day." But my very important briefcase was full of very important things, so Mr. Brown borrowed a tricycle, even though it was a little too small. He followed the bus all over town, past the tennis courts and around the lake, but he could never quite catch it. When the children got off the bus, they took everything with them, including the very important briefcase. "Whose is this bag?" said the teacher. "Not mine," said one child. "Not mine," said another. "Or mine," said a third. "It's mine," gasped Mr. Brown. "Very important things inside." By now it was dark, and because it was too late to go back to the very important office, Mr. Brown went home. When he got there, Mr. Brown opened his very important briefcase and checked that all the very important things were still inside. His snuggly blanket, his best book of bedtime stories, and his favourite teddy bear. Then, with all the very important things safe and sound, Mr. Brown settled down to the very important business of bedtime. Don't forget to tap that like button, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.